Since its introduction in 2010, the battery-powered, 107-mile range, $30,000 Nissan Leaf has been the best-selling electric vehicle in the United States. But that leadership is under challenge with new, more attractive, affordably priced entries from Chevrolet and Tesla promising longer range for under $40,000. On Thursday night, Nissan debuted Leaf 2.0. And while it won't join the 200-like range for under $-40,000 club pioneered by the Chevy Bolt EV and Tesla Model 3, it will increase its range while remaining the EV segment's price leader. At just $29,990–$690 below the 2017 Leaf, the all-new 2018 Leaf promises a 40% bump in range to 150 miles and more mainstream design. Produced in 3 plants around the globe, including Smyrna, Tennessee, for the U.S. market, the Leaf was jointly developed by a global engineering team, including significant input on autonomous and regenerative systems developed by Nissan's Farmington Hills Tech Center. "It's about the right value," said Overseas Chief Vehicle Engineer Chris Reed, who led North American Leaf development out of Farmington Hills. The Leaf was hitting about 90% of customer usage scenarios, so we made it 40% better. "We all are dealing with the cost of batteries. We are working on a bigger battery for the customer that wants that range. But for our main customer who wants to be under $30,000, with 40% more range, more features, and a mainstream car, the Leaf is the right value relationship." While EV sales remain under 1% of the U.S. market, the Leaf aims to capitalize on increasing government mandates for zero-emission cars. The U.S.'s largest EV market, California, is mandating that 15% of vehicle sales by EV by 2025, while countries like England and France will ban the sale of gas-powered cars by 2040. When we launched Leaf in 2010, it instantly became the most affordable, mass-market EV in the world. "We are not walking away from that proposition," said Jose Munoz, Nissan North America's Chief Performance Officer, in Las Vegas, where the Leaf's introduction was simulcast with Tokyo. Derided for its nerdy styling, the original, egg-shaped Leaf made a green statement with a smooth, grill-less fascia and smooth sides. The 2018 model conforms to the rest of Nissan's design portfolio with a familiar V-Motion grille, anchored by its signature, chrome, bullnose ring as well as boomerang rear taillights and more sculpted rocker panels. The rear C-pillar even gets the racy, floating roof treatment pioneered by the stylish Nissan Murano. Leaf 2.0 will initially come equipped with a 40 kWh battery with the up 150-mile range that will eclipse other low-priced EV options like the Volkswagen e-Golf, the Hyundai Ioniq Electric, the Honda Clarity Electric, and the Ford Focus Electric. With a longer range, 60 kWh battery similar to that found in the Chevy Bolt, which should push the range past 200 miles. Plug the Leaf into a 240-volt, Level 2 wall charger and it will fully recharge in about 8 hours. The new Nissan is also Level 3, so-called DC fast charger capable, which can recover 90 miles of range in 30 minutes. But Level 3 chargers are rare in Metro Detroit, with locations in Ferndale, Dearborn, Ann Arbor and a few other locations. The Leaf also introduces new, innovative technologies that the Bolt and Tesla have made synonymous with EVs, like single-pedal driving, Nissan calls it the e-pedal, and autonomous driving capability. In drive mode, the e-pedal is activated by a switch on the dash that allows for single-pedal driving, that is, when lifting your right foot off the accelerator, the car will start braking. Like the Bolt EV's LOW mode, the Leaf can come all the way to stop if the e-pedal is not applied for acceleration. The e-pedal idea was a product of Reed's Farmington Hills engineering team. If we didn't start that conversation here, that wouldn't have happened. We're always listening to customer feedback through customers' clinics and frontline feedback," said Reid. "They understood regeneration and they asked if it couldn't do more. So that is where ideas started, and so the people running the clinics brought it back to the engineers." He says the team saw the e-pedal's greatest benefit on hills for parallel parking in stop-start situations such as on the steep hills in San Francisco. Nissan a global operation. And all these little details differ from region to region. "We did a lot of work on the hills of San Francisco," Reid continued. "What is unique is the seamless connection between the regenerative brake side and the actual friction brakes. We call it stop and hold. You take foot off the pedal as it eases to a stop and it holds." Chevy's Bolt has outsold the Leaf in the US this year, while Tesla's Model 3, due this fall, has created a global sensation with more than 500,000 pre-orders. But Nissan executives touted the Japanese brand's reputation for reliability with a shot across the bow of Tesla, which has experienced quality issues and some highly publicized crashes. "We have advantages that Tesla does not," said Daniele Schillaci, Nissan Executive Vice President of Global Sales. "It's easy to introduce technology that grabs headlines, but it's harder to engineer it safely to make people's lives better." Engineer Reid says Nissan has never had a safety issue with the Leaf in its 8 years on the market. "We gouged the battery with a nail then started it right away. We shot it with a bullet. Crazy things can happen on the road. We focus all our engineering experience on everything we do," he said.
The new Leaf will run about 150 miles, 240 kilometers, on a single charge, about 40 miles more than its previous model, the firm said. But that still falls short of ranges offered by rivals Tesla and GM. Other updates include advances in autonomous driving technology and a more modern design. The Leaf, the world's best-selling electric car, is facing increasing competition in the fast-developing green car market, fueled in part by tightening emission standards around the world. What's new? The new Leaf, on sale in Japan from October and elsewhere early next year, has a longer range thanks to a bigger 40 kilowatt-hour battery. Chris Lilly, content manager for the Next Green Car news site, said while the new model is not groundbreaking, it should be more appealing to drivers. "It takes every element of the old Leaf and improves upon it, and adds a whole lot of new features," he said. Those improvements include parking assistance and single-pedal driving. One-pedal controls starting, accelerating, decelerating and stopping, while the automated parking system will guide drivers into tricky spaces. The model also automates single-lane highway driving. Prices will start at $3,150,360 yen, £22,220, Nissan said. The Japanese carmaker said it would offer higher-priced model, with more power and range, next year. How it compares. Competition in the electric vehicle market is intensifying as major automakers join specialized manufacturers to develop high-tech, low-emission cars. Electric vehicle technology is advancing rapidly, costs are falling quickly and range is improving, said Professor David Bailey, an automobile expert at Aston Business School. But despite boosting its range, rival models can go much further than Nissan's latest offering. The Tesla Model 3 can run at least 220 miles on a single charge and starts at $35,000, £26,850, while General Motors' Chevy Bolt, with a range of 238 miles, starts at about $38,000, £29,150, according to the companies. U.S. automaker Tesla is one of the pioneers in the electric vehicle industry, and despite recently releasing its cheapest model to date, it has traditionally catered to the premium end of the market. The Nissan Leaf faces more direct competition from models including the Volkswagen e-Golf, BMW i3 and Hyundai's Ioniq. The Leaf is not going to challenge Tesla, Next Green Cars, Mr. Lilly said. but the Leaf has price and manufacturing capacity on its side. "You're getting a lot less range but you're paying a lot less," he said. Nissan was one of the first automakers to market an electric vehicle to the masses when it launched the first Leaf in 2010. The Leaf became the world's biggest selling, all-battery car, with more than 280,000 units sold. Despite heavy investment, electric vehicles still represent only a fraction of conventional vehicle sales. Just over 2 million electric vehicles were registered worldwide as of 2016, according to the International Energy Agency, just a slice of the more than 80 million vehicles sold last year. One big opportunity is China. Automakers are jostling for a piece of the world's biggest car market ahead of the introduction of new rules designed to fight pollution. China wants electric battery cars and plug-in hybrids to account for at least 1/5 of its vehicle sales by 2025.